Originally scheduled to open its doors in 1918, the school was used as a temporary community hospital due to the raging Spanish flu outbreak. In 1919, the school received its first students, finally closing for good in 1994. Join me as I venture inside to see what remains. We wanted to welcome everyone to Season 8, and again, thank each and every one of you for your continued support of this channel. If you have not subscribed, take a second and subscribe. It means the world to us. Also, if you haven't taken the time to check out our website, the link is in the description below. See past explorations, check out our merch store, or make a donation. Shenandoah was a typical coal town in Pennsylvania. Increased immigration to the region and the opening of new coal mines worked together to drive up the population in the area. In fact, in the 1920s, Shenandoah was the most populated place in the United States, with 30,000 people living within its 1 square mile borders. The Lehigh Valley Railroad station served as the main passenger terminal in Shenandoah. Still, it was not the only railroad to service Shenandoah because of the coal industry. The growing population created a greater demand for new schools, and the new Shenandoah High School was built in the center of town and was set to open in 1918. However, with the Spanish flu raging out of control and the local hospitals overwhelmed, the new school was requisitioned as a temporary hospital and morgue for the community. The school was dedicated and opened as Shenandoah High School the following year, later changed to J.W. Cooper School to honor longtime school administrator. Closing as a high school in 1981 and was converted into an elementary school until finally closing for good in 1994. Throughout the next decade, the school was purchased and sold several times. Many of the new owners did little to nothing to help preserve the school throughout that time. Much of the building's plumbing, stained glass, and brass railings were removed and sold. While most of the original ornate decorations are long gone, some still remain. The original milk glass lights still hang in the auditorium, and the carved ornament with an S above center stage remains, ready to receive showgoers again. While many of the classrooms have deteriorated, some are ready for students to return. J.W. Cooper houses the second oldest swimming pool in Pennsylvania, and the oldest in any school. The school was in limbo, there were back taxes owed, the town lacked the funds to demolish or refurbish the building in such a degraded state. A local business owner stepped in and was given the school with the understanding that he would work to restore it. Kent Steinmetz got to work replacing the roof and broken glass. Hundreds of windows have been replaced. As quickly as Kent replaced the glass, locals would break in again. Making upgrades to some of the mechanical systems made areas of the school safe to continue the work. The first significant project was trash removal. Locals living in the building and the surrounding area used to dump their trash in the school. Kent noted the gymnasium was filled with debris up to the running track, causing significant damage to the original floor. 8 tons of trash were removed from the gymnasium alone. Many other rooms were covered in garbage, including the pool, which was filled to the brim with trash. The goal for Kent is to build a mixed-use building, utilizing the gymnasium and auditorium. At the same time, the remainder of the space is to be used for storefronts and office space for local businesses. The J.W. Cooper Community Center was formed as a nonprofit organization to help save the building and help the local community. J.W. Cooper is a labor of love for Kent. His optimism, excitement, and pride in this building and the future goals were prevalent when talking with him about the school. If you would like to help support Kent, restore this significant part of history, the website J.W. Cooper Community Center. Link is in the description below. We want to thank Kent for his generosity and the time he took with us to talk about the school. Until next time, explorers, stay safe.